Hi everyone, welcome to Adharshala coding classes. Today we are going to make an amazing application on MIT App Inventor, nicknamed as AI Magic Doodle. So in this project, we will be taking images with the help of AI on the mobile screen and then we will doodle them using different colors. Let's get started. As you can see, the screen has appeared. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'll keep the screen settings align horizontal to center. Now the first thing I'm going to take on my screen is going to be a canvas where we can draw anything for the doodle part. You have to scroll down and open drawing and animation. Here you can find canvas, drag it on your screen and keep its height and width to fill parent. It will cover the entire screen. Second thing which is important and we need to add here is different colors so that we can use multiple colors to draw something. For that, I'm going to the layout section and choose a horizontal arrangement below the canvas. You can set the height and width of horizontal arrangement according to you. I'm going to keep the height as automatic and width as fill parent. Now, I will be adding 4 buttons here. Each button will help me choosing a color. You can have more than 4 buttons also, but in my case, I'm going to keep 4 only. You can choose more than 4 buttons as well. I'll first select the first button, rename it as black. In the text section also, I'll keep the text as black here. Next, you can give it a color. I'll be giving it color as black because it's a black color. Either you can duplicate these buttons or you can make your new buttons by yourself. I'll be taking one more button here. I'll move to the second button and I'll rename it as red. Again, we need to write the text as red and choose the background color of this button as red. Again, if you want, you can choose another color as blue. So I'm going to take the third color as blue. Choose the color blue. Write the text blue again. Write the text blue. And we are done with 3 buttons. Lastly, we have the 4th button, which you can use as green, yellow, pink, whatever color you want to choose. I'm going to take green here. I'll select the color here as green. And write the text here, green. Okay. Now, if you notice, the text we have written on the buttons are visible in few and not visible in few. So you can do the changes. You can select all 4 buttons. So I'm selecting all 4 buttons here. After selecting them, you can keep the text color to a color which is visible in all of them. I'll be taking white here. You can go with any other bright color which will be visible on all of them. Next, which I have to do here is I have to maintain a width so that all the buttons should come in a same proper size. In this case, I'm going to keep the width as 25. You can choose any other number as well. Lastly, I'm going to add a slider which can help us in selecting the line width. Every time you select the color, you draw a line. How much thick the line you want, you can select it using the slider. I'll add the slider at the bottom. You can increase the width as fill parent. Now here you will find the option of maximum value and minimum value. So maximum I'm going to keep here as 100. You can keep any other random number also. Minimum I'm keeping it as 5. Then there is the option to select where the thumb will be. I'm keeping it as 50. You can choose any other number as well. done with the basic Doodle application. Now, as I have told you, we will be implementing AI in it. So let's see how this AI can be implemented. For that, the very first thing I need here is a label on my top of the screen. On this label, you can mention any text. In this case, I'm going to write type which image you need. Okay. Next, I'll be adding a text box where you can actually type which image you want to search. Take a text box, keep it below the label. Again, I'm going to keep this text box width as fill parent. And we have to take one button by pressing on which you will be able to generate that background image. I'll write the name of this text here. I'll write the text of the button as generate background. And same, I can rename this button as generate background. After completing this, if you want, you can change the properties of this button. In this case, I'm going to keep its shape as rounded. You can choose any color. I'll keep the background color as orange and text color as blue. You can keep the font bold, italic, or if you want to increase the size of the font, that is also possible. After completing this, we are ready with the basic layout. But one thing which is still missing is the actual AI. For that, you have to reach to the experimental. Here you will find image bot is available. Drag it and keep it anywhere on your screen. It is a non-visible component, so you will not be able to see it. Let's think how we can clear the canvas. So for that, I need to have one option which can clear my canvas. In this case, I'm going to use one sensor. I'll go to the sensor section and I'll take out accelerometer sensor. Place it anywhere on your screen. It is again a non-visible component, so it will not bother the designing part. Accelerometer sensor will help you in shaking your phone. So every time you shake your phone, it will detect the shaking and it can clear your doodle. If this much is done, let's move to the block section and see what all code we can do to make this entire application work. So the very first thing I'm going to do here is I'll make the code for the canvas. And here I'm saying when I'm dragging on the canvas, I want to draw some lines. So I'll take the block, draw a line. And here you have to select X1, Y1, X2, Y2. X1 is going to be your previous point of X and Y1 will be your previous Y. Whereas X2 and Y2 is going to be your current X and current Y. These values will help you in drawing the line properly. After completing this, next thing I want is to work on the colors. So every time I click on any of these 4 buttons, I want to draw something on my screen. So I'm saying if I click on the black button, the color of the canvas should change to black color. So I'll take the block which says set canvas color, set canvas paint color, and here you need to select the color. So in the left hand side you will find a box. So in the left hand side you will find an option colors. Choose a color which you need. In this case I need a black color. And we are done with the coding for the black button. I can duplicate it and do the coding for all other 3 buttons. Choose the color, whichever color you want. Again, choose the color. And lastly, we have to do the same for my red button. We are done with the coding part for my buttons as well. Now let's move to the part where I want to clear my screen, and in that case we are going to use the sensor which we have taken. So in this case It's a simple block which is saying when your accelerometer sensor is shaking, you want to clear the canvas. And here we can find call canvas clear. Here we have completed half part of my application, that is the doodling part. Now we need to focus on image bot option. And now we need to focus on generating image. For that, I'll go to image bot, take the option out which is saying when image bot 1 image created. In this case, I want that whatever image we are creating, that image should be displayed on my canvas. So I'll go to canvas, take set canvas background, and here you don't need to take any no image visible option. I can choose file name and I can place it here. So whichever file I'll be generating, that will become the canvas background. We will be generating a background image based on what text you are writing in the text box, and the image bot will generate that image. So in this case, I'll take a block out, call image bot create an image. The description of the image is nothing but my text box text. Take this block out and place it here. Now the code is done, but what I really want here is that by the time the AI is working on the image search, it should definitely be showing you how it should be showing that the image is loading. So for that, what we can do here is I can add a notifier. Let's go back to the designer section and search for a notifier. Again, drop it anywhere on the screen. It's the third non-visible component. Notifier help you in getting the notification so that you can understand what is going on your screen. We want a notification by the time your image is getting generated. So I'll take a block here. The block is saying show progress dialog. You can write a message and you can give it a title. In this case, I'm going to write one message. The message is generating image. And again, I can type a title. And here I can type a title which could say, please wait. Now, as you can see, my entire code is done. We have used all the components which we have kept on the screen. Now it's time to see if my application is actually working or not. For that, you can directly click on the connect option, go to AI Companion and scan this QR code. After you will scan the code, your mobile will get connected and then you can see how it's working. If you have understood till here, let's see what is the result. So here you can see, you can type anything and you will get the result based on the text you have written. Now you can choose any color of your choice, doodle on the image which you have received, and in case you want to increase or decrease the line width, you can use the slider. Every time you shake your phone, the doodling is completely clear from the phone. The doodle part is cleared from the screen. You can again search for another image, get the image, do the doodling and clear it again. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to Aadharshila Coding Classes for such wonderful videos.